Hello, everyone. How are you? How are you, CEOs? I am so happy to be back today. Look forward to another exciting episode. I am Sonia Moore, your Chief Execution Strategist, and I'm excited about today's topic. Today, we're going to talk about how automation saves and serves your business. We're going to dig into that right after this. All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Before I jump into today's exciting topic, I want to know where you are from. So please engage with me in the comments. Let me know what city and state you are coming from. Also, I want to know if you have joined an episode in the past. I want you to put hashtag OG. And if you are brand new to my broadcast today, please put hashtag newbie. I appreciate all the CEOs and others that join me each time that I'm on here because we're going to have a great episode today. So let me check. Okay. Barbara's coming in and she says she's an OG. Yes, she is. She's part of my CEO Society and she's coming in from Cincinnati, Ohio. Yes. Let's see. They're coming in, everyone. Daria. Yes. Stiller Stone from Dayton, Ohio. OG. Another society member. Awesome. Love it. Love it. All right. So I want you to keep the comments coming. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments because I want this to be as informative as possible. And if you see me look down, just know I have taken notes because I am a copious note taker. And I want to make sure that I share everything that I intend to today. So let's jump in. So previously, you have heard me talk about automation, and specifically, I talked about the signs of automation when it's time for you to start thinking about when you need to really start integrating that into your business. But today, I want to talk about how automation saves and serves your business. Most times, as entrepreneurs, when we're starting out, the thought of automation just makes you kind of cringe, right? Because you're thinking about the learning curve, you're thinking about the new system, and you're thinking about all of those upfront things. But I want you to stop and think about the long term positive impact and benefits of your business when you integrate automation. Because as a business owner, it's about the long game and how your decisions are going to impact your bottom line. So that's the frame of mind that I want you to be in today as we talk about what and how automation can save and serve your business. Okay. So let me break this down for you. I try to make this very easy and give it to you in bite-sized pieces to get you to think. And then if there's any additional information you know how to reach out to me. But first, so let's talk about this. How automation saves and serves your business. All right, let's talk about this one. Number one, it creates consistency, people. Yes, consistency removes the gray areas in your business of how you do things, how you show up, and it maintains the commitment that you have made to people. And this goes back to your reputation in the industry. Do you do what you say you're going to do? So, creating consistency allows you to create and find those things that need to be done promptly and accurately. And that goes back to your credibility. And when you're able to do that, it creates alignment, especially if you are thinking about or you are building a team. Because when you're consistent, everyone is doing everything exactly the same. You're marching in tune just like an army. And when you're able to do that, everyone knows their expectations. They know what you expect from them. They know what the outcome should be because you're able to lay that out. That's how you're able to serve better in your business. So creating that consistency allows you to see what you need to see. Everyone can see it and you're laying it all out. Now, of course, you need to identify what those things are. But when you're able to do that, it creates that consistency amongst how you do business, how your clients are expecting you to do business based off of your reputation, and then how the team should work on your behalf. So, creating consistency allows you to serve better in your business. All right. Number two, reveals unknown gaps in opportunities. Again, I want you to think a little bit differently. When everyone is moving as one, you're clearly now able to see anything that is unknown to you. So, gaps that you didn't know that needed to be filled or needed to be corrected, or opportunities that you didn't know were there. Because again, it's like a fire. When there's a fire, there's smoke everywhere, everything is in chaos. But when it begins to clear, you're able to see the damage, or you're able to see what needs to be fixed. So, creating consistency, number one, allows you to see and reveal unknown gaps to improve your brand experience. And it allows you to align with what you need to be focusing on, because there's so much chaos out there, right? Everyone says, do this, do that. But you want to look inside of your own experience in your business and think about, what are the areas that you need to perfect? What are those areas that you need to change? Because it's not always about introducing something else. It's also about looking at what you're already doing and making it better, perfecting it. So seeing the unknowns, and that's going back to looking at your data. It's looking at your feedback and the surveys that you may be collecting from your clients after they have worked with you. Are you taking the time to look at that? That and those key pieces of information reveal the unknown gaps and the opportunities that allows you to enrich the experience that you've already worked so hard to create within the industry. So I hope this is resonating with you. Please drop the comments and let me know, because again, I want you to think a bit differently on how automation can help you save and serve in your business. All right, so that brings us to number three. Freeze up your schedule. Now, this is a no-brainer, right? Automation allows you to put those things on autopilot. But when you're able to free up your schedule, I want you to think a little bit differently. It allows you to free up your schedule in ways that you want to allocate your time. So that might look different for every CEO or team leader. It could be giving yourself more time to do nothing, to spend more time with your family, to go on vacation, because now you have newfound time because you now have some automation in place that's revealing and recapturing those hours. So now you can spend those hours reallocating them to something else. So that could be vacation. That could be simply getting off work early and or on time. So instead of working those 12-hour days because you're a solopreneur, automation allows you to repurpose those hours that you may have been slaving behind your computer or doing your craft to now recharging your battery in your spirit, so that you can perform even at a higher expectation, because you need to look at your schedule. If you are jam-packed constantly, you're not able to operate on 100 because you are always tired. And it's time for you to think about, what do I need to do so my schedule is not so crammed? Because just because it's filled with things doesn't mean it's filled with the right things. And freeing up your schedule and having time allows you to rest your brain, and it sparks other creativity and opportunities for you to, again, be sharp personally and to be sharp in your business. So freeing up your schedule allows you to repurpose your time from a personal perspective and a business perspective, but also that back end time too. So that turnaround time on sending those invoices out, the proposals, those follow-ups. Are you timely? Are you consistent? Again, freeing up your time, automation allows you to serve better in your business in that capacity, and it saves you time so that you can reallocate it to doing the things that you absolutely love in your business. All right. So now let's talk about the last one. Increase sales. Now, we are in business to make money, right? One of the components, right? We want to serve, but then also it's time for us to be profitable in our business. So increasing your sales, this is very important. CEOs and team leaders. Automation allows you to increase your sales because, again, all that reallocated time that I talked about, now that you're not so tired, now you're getting those invoices out on the timely basis. Now you're probably able to network. You're increasing your sales. You're increasing your bottom line. And it allows you to perfect what you already are doing. We talked about it's not always about creating something new, but enriching the experience, what you're already doing. And that also turns into increasing your sales because you're taking something you're already doing and you're making it better. That's increasing your sales. And for some, it could be the time to finally launch that product or new program that you've had rolling around in your head and in your thoughts, but you've just been too tired because you can't get out of doing XYZ. But now, when you have automation, you're repurposing that time and you're being intentional. And now you are tagging it so that you are able to introduce that new product that you've always wanted to do. Launching that program, writing that book, or maybe going to that conference. That is a form of increasing your sales because when you're out networking on your business's behalf, you're creating the potential for new business. Those are revenue generating activities, which in turn increases your sales. And when you're able to increase your sales, this also, another form of doing this is follow up. Fortune is in the follow up, everyone. Now, I did a live on this, so I want you to check it out if you did not. And it's time and it's very important for you to do the 2x2x2 method. And again, if you don't know what that is, check out my live that I did on that. But follow up is key. That also increases your sales. Reaching out to people who have not responded to you if you sent them their proposal. It does not mean they're not interested. It means that you haven't taken the time to follow up to remind them that you have sent it to them, giving them an opportunity to ask you any questions to potentially turn that into a new client or new opportunity, and or giving them the opportunity to even share that maybe they aren't interested at this time. No doesn't mean no, it just means not now for that particular person possibly. But following up is very, very important. And we often leave a lot of money on the table because we spend some time nurturing and we already have these warm contacts. It's time for us now to take that warm contact and to convert that contact into a client. And you do that with follow-up, which does what? It increases your sales. So we don't have to work so hard creating the brand new, but focusing on what we've already started on, and we're just increasing the opportunity to convert what we've already started. So I hope this has resonated with you. Again, I try to break it down in very simple pieces so that it can make you think about how automation can help you save and serve in your business if you're not thinking about it. But again, let's break these down just one more time. The first one is creating consistency. Be consistent in how you serve, how you show up, because it impacts your reputation in the industry. And being consistent allows you to do number two, which is reveal unknown gaps and opportunities. Yes, because when you are consistent, it reveals other ways that you can serve and again show up and save time in your business by looking at what you've already created and closing the gaps on things that need to be perfected. And then also creating opportunities that you didn't know that existed and are already there, but you just need to grab hold of them and do something with it. And then from a team perspective, it also allows everyone to provide that feedback as well. And then number three, frees up your schedule. You're now able to repurpose that time so you can serve better for yourself, for your family, for your business, whatever that looks like for you as the CEO and the team leader, freeing up your schedule. And then lastly, increasing sales. We're in business to make money and we need to increase our sales. And sometimes we don't have to work very hard, but we can just work on follow-up. We can create new products. We can perfect the ones that we already have. Those are some of the ways that we can better save and serve in our business by using automation. Now, there are so many more other ways to save and serve and how automation can do that, but those are the top 4 that I wanted to bring to you today to get you to think a little bit differently about automation so that you're not nervous about it and you can begin to think about how you can integrate and make automation work for you so you can clear out some of this chaos, some of this clutter that you might have, become more consistent so that you can show up and you can serve better in your business. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. But again, I just wanted this to be a very quick share of how automation can save and serve in your business. So I hope that this has helped you and or possibly has helped another CEO, because I want you to share this out with someone you think that may need to hear this. And if you're thinking, you know what, I think I want to learn a little bit more about automation. I'm not quite ready, or, I just want to ask some questions. That's what I am here for. So feel free to reach out to me and schedule a free 15-minute consult. We can just talk about how automation can serve you in your business and what that could look like for you. Because oftentimes, hearing things in theory is great, but what does that mean to you as a business owner? What does it look like? And, during a 15-minute conversation, we can maybe narrow down and think about what it might look like for you. So you can reach out to me at www.sharewithsonya.com. Let's see. All right. Oh, Ian, thank you so much for joining. Thank you. Thank you so much. Barbara says, great presentation. Thank you, Barbara. It comes from the heart and how I serve. Let's see here. Let's see. How do we know where to start with automation? Oh my goodness. I am so glad that you asked this question, but I'm actually going to leave you at a little bit of a cliffhanger because this is actually what I'm going to talk about in my next live next week. So please tune in and I'm going to talk about how to help you get started because this has been a soft buildup from automation. So first I talked about what is automation. Then I talked about the signs of automation. Today I talked about the benefits of automation and how to save and serve. And then next week I'm going to talk about how to get started. So please, I can't see your name, but I want you to definitely tune in next week because we're going to bring it all together. Okay. Ian says he sent this to an old business partner, Doug. Yes, please share because I'm here to drop some knowledge to get people thinking about it. Let's see. He owns Macora Financial Group in Covington, Ohio. Yes, please share. Definitely do hashtag replay for those that are not live today. Again, thank you so much. I think I went through all of the comments. Again, I want this to spark thought for you on how automation can help you. It's the first step before you begin to hire people. I've talked about that too in the past. We often think, oh, I need help. But you know what? First, we need to think about what we can automate. And then it provides the clarity on how you can best utilize the people that you do eventually bring on board, whether they're service providers or whether they are employees. It's just a wise first step that will save you money in the end. Okay. And it helps you get more clear on the expectations that you want other people to fulfill on behalf of your business because it's about your brand. And if you cannot manifest and share what your vision is, you can't expect someone else to. That's one of my mottos. I have many of them, but that's one of them. All right, with that, I'm going to close out this segment. Thank you so much for everyone that joined. I appreciate you tuning in, sharing, letting me know your thoughts. If you have other suggestions, please let me know. But with that, I'm going to close out. And as I always do, I want you to always stay strategic.